Chappelle. I said, man, with all due respect, Chinese don't buy DVDs. And the crowd went crazy. We were all laughing, having a good time. I didn't even think anything of it. And then just 3 days later, this lady sends a fucking letter to my promoter telling him not to book me for shows anymore because I was, quote, racist, and I'm quoting her, insensitive to the nature of my interracial marriage. I was like, word, bitch, and she would know that I myself am in an interracial marriage. That's right. In fact, my wife is Asian too. Surprise, bitch, I'll see you on Thanksgiving. But my wife's not Chinese. That's right. And our kids are Puerto Rican somehow, so there you go. Well, I don't give a fuck about interracial marriage. In fact, you know what? My mother is half white. A lot of people don't know that. Well, all right, you were a little too excited, but okay. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but it's true. You can't tell. You would think you would go to fucking Pat Williams concert, and that shit is far. I don't know why or how everybody got this goddamn sensitive. You know who hates me the most? The transgender community. I mean, I didn't realize how bad it was. These motherfuckers are really mad about that last name. It's tough, man. I don't know what to do about it, because I like them. I always have. As a matter of fact, I think I make fun of everybody. And, I mean, as a group of people, they have to admit, kind of fucking hilarious, man. I'm sorry, bro. I've never seen somebody in such a hilarious predicament not have a sense of humor about it. They're born feeling like there's something other than they're born as, and that's kind of funny, you know? It's like that white black bitch in the news all the time. Rachel Doe dressed up like a nigga and shot her way up to the very top of the and I always wanted to meet her just so I could understand. I just wanted to like have dinner with her so I could just look in her eyes and tell her to her face. The fuck is that bitch talking about? I identify black. That is trans talk, lady. Stop biting. Stop biting. Cold winter, and to be at a white friend's house and see the motherfuckers in their living room without their coats on. Timmy was one of my first white friends, like, in my life. Good dude, too. He moved to Silver Spring from Utah. All family was affiliated with that Mormon church they got down there. And me and him used to hang out. One day I was at his house. We were just hanging out. And Timmy says, Dave, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'd love, but I can't. If I'm not, mother had several jobs. I hadn't seen her in like 3 or 4 days. White dinner wasn't delicious. I'd go home and fry some bologna or some shit like that. Timmy threw me a curveball. Well, hold on, nigga. Let me make some phone calls real quick. That commercial so many times, I got drunk to get my hands on some of that stovetop stuff. Finally, I met a motherfucker that actually had a box of stovetop in the house. I couldn't miss this opportunity, so I pretended to call my mother. Then I came back and I said, Timmy, you're not gonna believe this. Great news. Mom said I can stay. And he said, fantastic. He said, why don't you come with me and we'll help set the table and then we can say the blessing. I had no interest in setting this motherfucker's table or saying these crazy-ass Mormon prayers. I just wanted that goddamn stuff. My hands first. My plan was to wash my hands slowly, and by the time I'm done, the table will be set, the blessing will be said, and all that there will be left to do, I wash my hands very slowly. Damn! Ladies and gentlemen, I told you I'm dope, nigga. I told you what I was gonna say, and you still didn't see it coming. And that's why I make the big bucks. Oh my God. But there's a more important reason that I would stop doing comedy, right? And this reason is the real reason that's been percolating, and it really is the crowd, not you. I'm talking, motherfuckers are so sensitive, the whole country is turned into bitch-ass niggas. You know, I can remember when it all started. It was when I was doing Chappelle show. I was doing Chappelle show.
That was hilarious.
just do the show, and then on the weekends I do like concerts and shit like that. So I'm doing a concert, and there was a couple in the front row, beautiful couple. The wife was obviously Asian. This motherfucker was mysterious, to say the least. Didn't quite pinpoint where he was from. Caramel-colored fella, very nice hair, but it could have been from anywhere. Bangladesh, Mexico. I can't guess with a nigga like this. All I knew for sure about this guy was that his wife was a bitch. I could see that in her face, too. No, he was laughing and having a good time, and she was scowling at me at a goddamn comedy show. I couldn't figure it out. And then I realized at some point that she was pregnant. I was smoking on stage. I said, oh my God, that's probably why she's mad. So I started to put my cigarette out, but then she hit me with one of them fake non-smoker calls. I was quite smoking. I thought to myself, bitch, that baby be fine, relax. And I tried to break the tension. I just asked her. That's all I said. I go, hey, where are you guys from anyway? And I could tell that she was on to me. She goes, very condescendingly, she says, I'm from California. If you're asking my ethnicity, I am Chinese. He was like, I'm Mexican, bro. I said, well, I'm sorry if I offended you by asking if you're the hardest working baby this world has ever seen. That's not a bad joke. She got very upset. She got up to leave immediately, but she didn't just leave. She had to take one last dig at me on the way out. I will never buy one of your fucking DVDs again. Dave, how far is Rachel willing to go? Huh? What is Rachel willing to do so that we blacks can believe that she believes she's actually one of us? Bitch, are you willing to put a lien on your house? Invest in a mixtape that probably won't work out? She didn't even change her name. Didn't even change her name. Her name is Rachel. I can't believe in that name. But you're going to have to change your name to Draymond Green. I don't know a blacker name than that. That shit is black on paper. If you type Draymond Green into Airbnb, that shit will log off automatic. People get mad, bro. People get mad about everything else. I was doing a show. I was in Portland, and I was checked in a hotel under the name Charles Edward Cheese.
That was hilarious.
A note, it was like a letter on my desk. It was addressed to Mr. Cheese. So obviously, I'm going to assume that whoever wrote this letter must be an intimate friend of mine. This is not some kind of name that a person would just guess. But then I open the letter, and it turns out I don't know this person at all. But I'm grateful for it. And even though I'm grateful for fans, I don't read those letters. It'd be nice if I did, but realistically, it's like, what am I, Santa Claus, nigga? I don't have time for this. Got shit I want to do. I'm trying to chill. Read all these dreams and wishes from strangers. But I read it. I'd already opened it. So I just read the whole letter. And you know what, man? Whoever wrote this letter truly loves me. I mean, they were really fucking nice in the letter. And then they described to me what it was like to come to the show, how excited they were, how much fun they were having. And then they said that when I got to my jokes about transgenders, that they were, quote, devastated. Because it turns out that whoever wrote the letter was transgender. Now, I'm going to be real for a second. You got to understand, I never feel bad about anything I say. And I would never admit this to you if I hadn't locked your phones up. But it was the weirdest thing. Like when I read this letter, the shit made me feel bad. I didn't feel bad about what I said, you understand? I felt bad that I made somebody else feel bad. To be honest, I don't even know what I said that upset that person. So many times. But I feel like it was probably this joke I'm about to tell you right now. And it's not even that bad of a joke. It's a true joke. I mean, it's not true, but I had read in the paper that Caitlyn Jenner was contemplating posing nude in an upcoming issue of Sports Illustrated. And I know it's not politically correct to say these things, so I just figured, fuck it, I'll say it for everybody else. Yuck. Oh, sometimes I just want to read some stats. I don't know why you're gonna cram some man pussy in the middle of the sports page. I just didn't think that was the place for it. And I wasn't saying anything like Caitlyn Jenner's a bad person. I'm not mad at her for doing it. I'm not even mad at Sports Illustrated. If I'm mad at somebody, I'm probably just mad at myself. You understand? 'Cause deep down, I know that I am not strong. Cannot look at those pictures.